Hey guys, quick video for DNA Paranormal. I was watching their stream last night and very interesting stream. Is doing communicating with spirits in their home. Was watching some devices and I thought, hang on a minute, how many devices do they actually own? So I've watched a few times and I don't see them carrying around too many devices. So I thought, why don't I offer them one of my devices? Now, I did notice on their stream last they had at least two, like, REM boxes kind of thing. And that's what I was going to offer them, but I didn't want to offer them, something they've already got. So I thought, why not offer them one of my Geophone boxes, which is this one here. Now, what Geophone is it detects vibration on the ground, or anything that touches this will set the alarm off. Now, this can be used as like a 3-in-1 device. It can pick up sound, vibration. If you got it standing up like so, leaned against something, and a cold breeze blows in to this little hole here, then it will also set it off. Now, at the back, you've got a plate. Now, that actually acts as the sensor for the vibration, but also just above it, there's a little hole there. Now, when I first made these, it was working, but I wanted it a little bit more sensitive. So I put a microphone into the actual device itself. When you're hearing sounds and the sound is near the device, it'll set it off as well. Or if you stand it up and a cold breeze blows into the front hole there, it'll also set it off. And I will tell you something else in a minute, which no one has ever done with their device. Now, turn it on, you get your red LED light. It runs off a 9-volt, which you'll have to buy because I can't send these with batteries enclosed. Now, if I put that on the bed and I speak, sometimes it won't go off because I'm not talking loud enough, but if I'm near it, hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So sometimes sound, vocal sound, will set it off. Vibration will set it off. And if I blow into it, the cold air is blown onto the microphone, which is setting it off. So you can see, cold air, audio, vocal sounds, and when you've got it laying down on the ground, the vibration around the box or on the box will set it off as well. Now, I would advise you not to lay it on the muddy ground, because if it gets into the box at the back, you might screw it up. So if you are going to put it on the ground, put it on a plastic bag or a paper bag or something to stop dirt getting into it, because that what makes it a little bit more sensitive, because the microphone is kind of inside the box and it's like picking up the vibration and the cold air and the audio through the microphone, as well as like the brass plate here. Now, there is slightly a gap there. Don't think about that. But when I built this, I think it was a couple of days later, I just had it laying on the bed, like so. And I was just sitting here watching TV. Now, I know it picks up audio, but I had TV low, because otherwise it would constantly go off. And I had my back to it. And it went off a couple of times. And I think it was the cat, thinking it was a cat, but the cat wasn't in the room at the time. So something actually interacted and set it off. I didn't record it because I wasn't recording or wasn't doing the live stream or anything at the time. But it did go off a couple of times, thinking maybe, there might have been some kind of like spiritual interaction with the box to set it off. Now, as I say, it can be set off by vibration, audio, vocal, voice. So when you're talking, try not to talk too loud. If you are going to be doing a lot of talking, be kind of like 5 feet away from it and just talk normal voice. Then hopefully, it might not pick up your voice. It might do, depend on your tone of your voice. I don't know. But try to talk quietly. Then it's not going to pick up your voice as much as it would if you're right on top of it. You pick up definitely more of the vibration. If you've got it standing up, leaning against something, and cold air gets blown into it, then that's a possibility as well. There is some glue around there. The reason I put glue around there is stop the nut, the bolt, keep unscrewing, because when you device with these switches on and you turn it on and off all the time, it does tend to make the nut loosen up. So the reason that is to stop the nut from loosening up. Also in here, I'll tell you the reason I've done this in a second. I have actually got a proper geophone from a different company, which I paid well over £100 for, and kind of packed up on me one time. So I took it apart, and inside there was 4 great big bolts. I thought, oh, no wonder that it's bloody heavy, because it's got 4 bolts in it. Now, the reason why they put the bolts in was to make sure the device was more secure on the ground and was able to pick up the vibration from whatever's causing the vibration to set off the device. So I didn't have no bolts. So what I've done, because I used to do metal detecting and still do metal detecting, I have put in some musket balls, lead musket balls, inside here to act for the weight. Now, musket balls can hold residual energy. Whoever made the musket ball and caravan musket ball has put energy onto it. So there could be some residual energy in here. I'm not saying there is. Might not be. There could be. I'm not saying the box will be haunted when you get it. But the reason why it's heavy is because I've got some musket balls in there. And musket balls hold history. And the musket balls I got in here are from Putney Common, which is near London, and there used to be civil wars over there, several civil wars in the 16th to the 18th century. Now, I'm not sure how old these musket balls are, but they are lead, and these could have come from someone who dropped them, because they're not fired. They're not fired ones, they're round ball musket balls. So there is actual history enclosed in this box. So I hope you enjoy messing around with it and taking out on some of your informations. Because when you lay it down, especially if you're outside, put a plastic bag or a paper bag or something underneath it, so it won't get all the dirt and gravel inside the box or around the copper plating. And if you can just give me a little shout out, time to time, letting people know where you got it from, I'll be grateful. These ain't normally for sale, but I'm hoping to build a few more to sell them to make the money back on all the equipment I've had to spend out to, build my devices, which I spent quite a lot of money out over the last months. But I'm not here to make money. I like to give stuff away to paranormal groups, individual group, whether it being one person, doing his own stuff, or if it's 2 or 3 people in a group or even more. There are other devices that I'm making, and you may get another device later on. But yeah, I'll get back to you to get your contact details out and send this off to you within the next week or 2. You will need to get a 9-volt battery, because I can't ship this off with a 9-volt battery, because Royal Mail doesn't allow people send batteries in case they explode post or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, this is a Geophone, and it's made by me experiences, and I've already linked you up with my other YouTube channel, my ITC Paranormal Project channel, where I do my builds, and you can check out my builds, and if you're interested in my other builds, let me know. And if they're not giveaways, and you want to buy one, then I'll come to some kind of arrangement with the price. But yeah, this is a Geophone, and I hope to get this out to you within the next week or two. Just so I don't have money for the postage at the moment, to be honest with you. But I will get this out within the next week or two for you for test out and take out on your investigations, whether it be inside or outside. I hope you enjoy it. So cheers for watching, and catch you later.